Hello, I'm Alexander Cross, attorney, criminal defense. If you'd like to learn more about criminal law here in the San Francisco Bay Area, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Law Offices of Cross and Associates. Here we received an interesting inquiry on our YouTube channel. Let's see, this has to do with a record expungement. So back in 2005, I had a street fight and I was convicted of assault with a deadly weapon. Then in 2010, I robbed a liquor store. Now my life has changed for the better and I'm looking to expunge my record. All right, so here's the deal. The first question I would ask any client who came in here with these two questions is, did you go to state prison for any of these offenses? Why? Because if you went to state prison, not county jail, if you went to state prison like St. Quentin, you're not going to be able to get your record expunged, at least not for these convictions. The only way to be able to get this off of your record is by way of a certificate of rehabilitation and a governor's pardon, which is like a lottery. I mean, almost nobody succeeds in doing it. It's like, you pay your money, you take your chances. Like I said, because the governor, will look at it and he'll decide whether or not he signs it or not. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Very few people actually pull it off. So I would say if you went to state prison, don't count. I mean, obviously, you could try to do a record expungement. You could try to get a governor's pardon, but don't count on it. Okay, now, if you didn't go to state prison for any one of these two offenses, okay, well, now we're cooking a little bit. Okay, so let me. So you had a 2005 assault with a deadly weapon and a 2010 robbery. Okay, so regarding the 2010 robbery, which is the newest case, you haven't committed any other crimes since that offense. You didn't go to state prison for that offense, and you've already paid restitution and all that stuff. You don't owe a dime. You're done. You're not on probation for the offense. In that situation, yes, you should be able to expunge your 2010 robbery case pretty easily, the 2010 case. Now, let me go back to the 2005 case. The 2005 case, which is assault with a deadly weapon, is also a felony, a 245A1, which carries up to 4 years state prison. Now, here's the deal. Since you didn't go to prison, I'm assuming you still got county jail and or probation or a combination or something like that. Here's the thing. I would need to know if you got 3 years of probation or if you got 5 years of probation for that first case from 2005. Here's the reason why. Let's say you were still on probation for that 2005 case. And during the course of being on probation for that 2005 case, during your 5th year, your final year, you picked up that 2010 case. You might have a problem there with the record expungement. Generally speaking, judges don't look too kindly to doing record expungements. It's not impossible, but they generally speaking don't look too kindly to doing record expungements when you committed a new crime while you were still on probation for the original offense. Now, it doesn't mean that it's impossible. It doesn't mean that it's impossible. It's just that much more difficult because it's necessary to convince a judge that you have changed your ways. See, because when you haven't violated your probation, if you have not committed any new offenses, you have, as a matter of right, you can get your record expunged. You have the right to do it. But if you violated the terms of your probation, you committed a new crime, it's discretionary at that point, basically if the judge feels like it. Okay, so I really need to know a few more details. I would like to get a copy of your rap sheet, or I would like to get a copy of your records from the Department of Justice, and I would be able to make a more proper analysis then. Regardless, if you'd like to learn more about criminal law here in the San Francisco Bay Area, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Law Offices of Cross and Associates. But if you've been accused of having committed a crime and need representation in court, be sure to give us a call at 1-800-862-7677. Once again, 1-800-862-7677. This is Alexander Cross, attorney, San Francisco Bay Area.